So I got pulled over. I was coming home from work. Let me just say, it's pretty bullshit too. I was coming home from work. It was like a Saturday night. And I passed by this cop. And he just friggin' starts following me. It was a 35. I wasn't speeding. I'd never speed on this bike. I don't really have to speed. And he starts following me. And I hate when cops follow me. I hate when people follow me in general. I hate when people are behind me. I don't like cars being around me at all, as a matter of fact. So he starts following me. It's a 2-lane road. I'm in the left lane. He's in the right lane. And he's following me a good distance, maybe about half a mile. And then I look behind me, and all of a sudden he's behind me. Like, still kind of spaced out or whatever. And like I said, I don't like motherfuckers behind me. So I put on my turn signal, change lanes to the right lane, and, just to get away from this guy. And so he comes, so I change lanes to the right lane, and all of a sudden I look behind me, and bam, the lights come on, and the siren, and he's pulling me over. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is he pulling me over for? I wasn't speeding. I used my turn signal. I did not do anything. My bike is perfectly street legal. There's nothing wrong with it. So, what the fuck? So he pulls me over, we get out, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit of a smart ass. I was basically like, excuse me. He's like, well, do you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no, why did you pull me over? He's like, you didn't use your turn signal. I'm like, yeah, I did actually. He's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, I did actually use my turn signal. As a matter of fact, once I got over to the right lane, I saw you change lanes. You didn't use your turn signal. He's like, yes, I did. I'm like, no, you didn't. I looked behind me and I saw, and you didn't use your turn signal. And this is actually an issue in Temple. I don't know if it's an issue where you are, but I don't know. You ride a motorcycle and you become very sensitive to certain traffic regulations, like using turn signals and changing lanes. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves now is people that don't use turn signals to change lanes or use them at the last second. Because on a motorcycle, you're always anticipating. And, if someone is planning on changing lanes, you want to know that. So I'm like, he's like, you didn't use it? I'm like, yeah, I did. And then he comes up with this bullshit excuse. Okay, you did use it, but you didn't change lanes 100 feet after using your turn signal. I'm like, what? Are you serious right now? And then like I put my hands in my pockets because I was gonna text my wife to be like, yo, I'm stopped for this cop stopped me for no reason, so I'm gonna be a little late coming home because she worries about me if I'm not home. When I say I'm gonna be, something happened to me on my bike. And so I reach in my pockets, and he's like, oh, whoa, don't put your hands in your pockets, get them out. I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry. So I put my hands up. And I leave my hands up. I'm like, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. He's like, why do you think I'm going to shoot you? I'm like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of cops shooting people for no reason nowadays. And he's like, yeah, where's that? Let's see, in Houston, Dallas, wherever, California, And so then he calls backup. And I'm standing there with my hands up. Backup comes. The backup comes and talks to me while fucking Captain America fucking runs my insurance and registration or whatever. And so he's like, is your address correct is this your current address on your driver's license? No, I moved here in August. And he's like, oh, that's a violation. You have to change it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. And so dude's sitting there, goes back to his car, starts writing me up a fucking ticket. And meanwhile, his backup comes and we start talking. And it's just bullshitting around and asking me why I don't trust cops and all this bullshit. And so then the cop comes back with my ticket and he's basically Like, here you go. Here's, I'm gonna fucking get you for not changing lanes within 100 feet after using your turn signal, and for not having the correct address on your driver's license. Have a nice night. Most bullshit ever. And they don't have the prices on their tickets because, as the cop explained, they don't want fucking people getting angry at them because they got a, $500 ticket for, blowing a stop sign or whatever it is. So I called up the other day to see about my shit, and for one, I thought that the turning lanes thing was a warning. Like, I specifically asked him several times. I'm like, am I getting a ticket is this a warning? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, this is just a warning for that. I call up the court's place to tell them, hey, I changed my address on my license, so, everything's good. And they're like, no, it's $200 for the fucking change lane bullshit, and it's fucking $10 to dismiss the fucking driver's license thing. Motherfucking bullshit, man. You want to talk about extortion of money? Just minding my own business, going down the street, and I get pulled over for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I definitely use my turn signal, so I'm like, well, can I see the dash cam video of this? And she's like, well, you could sit down, when you sit down with the prosecutor, you can see it and all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna do that. So, yeah. So now I have to do that, and that's gonna be fun. Ugh. Now I had to take the time out of my day to fucking deal with this bullshit that I hadn't, didn't need to fucking be dealing with. Now every time I fucking go down that road, I'm like paranoid some cop's gonna fucking get me for no reason. Ugh. You guys have any good fucking stories like that? Feel free to share, man, because I'll tell you what, man, I'm getting really pissed off with cops lately. And, there's been a lot of stuff coming out lately about abuses and things like that, and it's fucking disgusting. One of my good friends in college, he eventually became a cop for New Haven, so, I'm not saying all cops are bad, but there are definitely a fucking shit ton of bad ones. And to fucking pull someone over and give them a ticket for that, oh, you didn't wait 100 feet before changing lanes. Oh. My God. $200. $200 for that. What the fuck? How is that $200? And keep in mind, there was nobody else on the road. It was just me and the cop. Literally. That was it. There was nobody else. Fucking ridiculous. Ugh. That's why I had to come to Jesus Ranch to fucking get all my anger out. Fucking stupid. So yeah, I have to do that by like November 20-something, 25th or something like that. I was gonna go tomorrow, but tomorrow is Veterans Day and they're closed, and so I'm gonna have to go before work and fucking deal with that. Ruin my day. Fucking, I hope it goes to trial or something. I want to make the cop show up. I want to ruin his day. And I also am curious if the dash cam video shows if whether or not he used his turn signal, because I swear to God I did not see him use that turn signal.